Good afternoon, fellow members of the Strenuous Life. It's been a while since I spoke here. Yesterday, you saw me practice a song, and I will say it here before my fellow Toastmasters. But first, I want to talk a little bit more in depth about my trip to Salt Lake. On the morning of the 26th, my good friend and Connie, my upline, took me to Midland International Airport. We got me checked into the gate. And then I was getting ready to board the plane. And they said, well, some carry-on, you're just going to have to be checked in. We're sorry. And I was going to get ready to check mine in. And I guess the person at the gate said, well, sir, we didn't mean yours. It's obvious your situation is different. You can take yours with you. So I flew to Denver. The layover in Denver was, that was a toughie. No doubt. But I was able to get there in the afternoon, and we had a lovely chicken dinner. The next day, I went with my friend Bishop Dave to the Jordan River Temple, and things were going well. But during the ceremony, I had upset stomach. I was like, "Oh, great!" So I prayed, had the faith that it would pass. After the ceremony, it did pass. And then we had like a burrito dinner, and then Bishop Dave says, we're gonna play bowling. And he says, who around the table is gonna bet that Jimmy is gonna make a strike? And we got to the bowling alley, and the bets all around was that I was gonna win the game. I thought for sure some of the other people around me were going to make fun of me bowling, since I don't bowl all that well. But my friend Dave kind of put the little things on the side so I wouldn't always hit gutter balls. Here's the thing, though, went to my advantage. I won the game. But there was something behind that, though. I just got off a Zoom call from my business. One of my mentors, the coach, Presley Swaggerty, gave a brief, I'd say about table topics session of no excuses talk. So they were asking me, Jenny, what is getting you to do so good? I said, the no excuses talk during my meeting. Anyway, I won the game. The next day, we loaded up. We headed to the train station to go to Salt Lake. They put me in a scooter. I rode on the train, the scooter. And then with a little bit of help from Dave, I drove the scooter all over downtown Salt Lake. Also remembering the one thing he told me after the bowling game, he said, you only get one shot. So at that, I'm going to sing one verse from a little ditty I wrote when I was there. Dun, dun, dun. Well, I come in the spring and the summer too, maybe a bit in the fall, but Texas is true. But this is where I grow, this is the place. I don't like kicking up a fuss. Time for me to get off the drama bus. And your governor talks the future, I think that's great. And if you run with a cowboy up in Salt Lake, your life chances, man, you just better take. Because y'all have one shot and we have no excuse. And if you run with a cowboy up in Salt Lake, you must understand that your dream's at stake. Better to run with a winner than to lose. So you better rise up early and be awake when you run with a cowboy up in Salt Lake. Anyway, we toured the Brigham Young Memorial Cemetery. We went to the church bookstore briefly. We were going to tour the conference center where we have conference twice a year, but it was closed because they were cleaning and getting the building ready for conference. Needless to say, it was a good time. I came home. If I remember correctly, I relaxed a lot that day. The next day, it was time to get on to go to the airport and get on the plane. Now, some of you may know about the harrowing experience I had with TSA in Salt Lake. I'm not going to talk about that. I'm going to talk more about the lessons that I had up there. Number one, enjoy life while you live. It kind of reminds me of Carpe Diem. Robin Williams, who's playing this poetry teacher. He led the boys to the great hall of the boarding school and told them to look at the alumni's faces. And he says, look what they're saying. Carpe Diem. Seize the day. Number two, you only get one shot in life. So whatever opportunities you have, you better take. And that's not always easy when you get off kilter, when you get off pattern. I've done that. Bipolar has been crazy off and on the past month. But the beauty is, I know what's needed to get right back on pattern and to do it. Because I was on pattern when I was in Salt Lake. I woke up the time that I felt like I was supposed to. I did my reading. I read my scriptures. Had a lovely time up there. Oh, but the best part was the last afternoon there. I had a chance to go and dip my feet into the Oak Heater Lake in South Jordan, Utah, right behind my friend's house. And to feel the sand beneath my toes, oh, you don't know what it means.
No.
Green was absolutely amazing. And I mean, this cowboy up in Salt Lake had a wonderful time. Should have had a cowboy. Oh, I think I did have my Texas Tech cap during part of my journey. But one thing I do know is this. You have one shot, one opportunity. Take it. Maybe it's not exactly in the package that you want, but it's the opportunities that God gives you. It's kind of like what I said on my podcast, Empower Your Pattern. We are assets as children of God. And who are we not to invest in ourselves? The opportunities in life, we just better have to take them. Because as a success, confidence, and thrive coach, I'm authorized and deputized to tell you guys this. So until next time, I hope you enjoy using YouTube. I hope you enjoy watching. If you like what you hear, please subscribe, become a part of the Strenuous Life family. Until next time, don't just sit there and take it. Build your dreams so you can take it. Do what others don't so you can be what others won't. And do what others won't so you can have what others can't. Think strong, and live the strenuous life. God bless you. And remember, this cowboy Jimmy really, really, really loves you. God bless you and have a blessed day.